Okay. All right. Who has a question tonight?
Okay, I have one, but
Well,
I
have
have
lots of
it.
questions. I'm trying to decide which one's the most important.
Okay, you want to go first, Enid? Okay, I can go first
Girl,
then.
if you're ready, you can go.
Okay, all right. Uh, I don't know how to word this, but okay. So, in order for me to have a virtual assistant and get where I need to go to my properties in Hawaii, I need to duplicate myself. So I'm asking the masterminds for ideas where I can find a business partner to help build a multi-million-dollar venture who is high energy and who is maybe she's currently or he is currently overwhelmed and underpaid in their current role so that we can help each other so that if I can get to where I purchase my property in Hawaii. Hopefully.
Okay, that is very clear. So let's structure it in the empowered question. So, what is my next best empowered action step to attract a highly qualified business partner that can assist and support in growing my business to a multi-million dollar business with ease and grace so I then can invest in my property in Hawaii?
Yes.
Did I leave something out? Does that sound correct?
Yes. Except the
Okay.
fact that when we say business partner, like they're going to have to go work, right? They're not actually putting money into it. They have to work.
Absolutely. So the next, so maybe we add the factor, what's my next best empowered action step to attract a highly invested business partner, both physically, financially, mentally, and emotionally, that will support us growing a multi-million dollar business together so I can purchase my dream property in Hawaii.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Setting the timer right now, and y'all just take some deep breaths and get downloaded. And I'm going to so on the mark, get set, and go. You have about 30 seconds left. All right. And time is up. Welcome, Alexandra. So good to see you. I love seeing your journey on Facebook. So amazing. Loved it. Okay. Enid, what did you get for Corolla? Okay. All like initially, I just kept hearing Ben McKenna. And that, I mean, I know you know Ben,
right? We're in BNI. But I just had a one-to-one with him, and he has grown and sold multiple chiropractic offices, and he has scaled other businesses. He's super smart business-wise and has that brain. And I just feel like maybe circle around to him. And then I was also like, that got me on think outside the industry. So thinking outside of your world of where you work, but looking at people that are maybe 5 to 10 years ahead of you in other industries, but going in the same direction. Like they have also scaled their businesses and are purchasing properties in Hawaii. Like who is out there? Like just investigating and how they got there, and maybe find somebody who's just a little bit further ahead of you. Um, those are the main two things that came to me.
Awesome. Thank you. Alexandra, did you get anything for Corolla?
Yeah, so of course I walked in a little bit late. Sorry about that. And one of the thoughts that I had, so a lot of times I get ideas by kind of running it by people, and I was wondering if any social media reel that is kind of almost playful, like my business is getting, to a point where I could use some help, that kind of stuff, and just see what people will respond to it. Because as you also start putting the word out there, a lot of times social media will start bringing the ideas to you as in because Facebook and social media, they hear what you say, right? So they'll start bringing you similar information that you're searching for. So maybe find a way where you're not maybe directly asking people on social media, but kind of toying with the ideas you're speaking about it. I'm here, my business is here, like time to grow and scale my business. Is there anybody out there to do it with me, type of thing, and see what you get. Let me see what else. And also, kind of similar to what Enid said, is kind of running it by people in conversations. Like she said, Ben McKenna, like when with my idea, I started speaking up with people at BNI saying, I want to do this or I want to do that. And all of a sudden, people that I never thought would have any ideas or have anything to do with my business started giving me ideas or connecting me with people. Just simply voicing it, finding a neutral way to voice it, voice your thoughts in one-to-ones or as you're speaking. And then somebody may connect you with somebody who may be looking for an opportunity as what you are suggesting, like what you would want to bring, somebody who would be with you as a business partner to scale your business.
Thank you.
Wonderful. All right. Um, ask for connections. Who's well connected? Who's doing what you're already doing, or who's done what you're looking to manifest? The phone book came to me. I don't know why.
What book?
Classmates, the phone book that we
The
don't
phone
even
book.
use anymore, but maybe your
Oh,
contact
phone
list
book.
is the phone book. Yeah. I
Mm.
don't know. If you got a yellow pages laying around, classmates and yearbooks, family, and then introduce you to my client in Maui, Amy Waking Wolf.
Oh, okay.
All right, that's what I got.
Thank you.
Also, I just got a few names. So there's three ladies that I know also had similar goals of buying property in Hawaii, and I believe all three of them have now. There's Jasmine Starr, Amy Porterfield, and Rachel Hollis.
I know all of these women.
I know.
I know.
Amy
I know
Porterfield
Jasmine
sounds real
personally.
familiar.
I've worked with Amy Porterfield. I worked with all three of them at different events when I was doing photography for events. And so, but like I've watched all three go from their early days all the way to who they are now. And I'm just like, that's crazy. But I know that they have like all three of them are doing like collaborative mastermind type things where they're getting women together in these different levels of income to help them scale to the next level. I don't know, it might be something.
What was the name of the last person?
Rachel
Rachel
Hollis,
Hollis.
Okay.
Girl,
Yeah.
wash your face.
Girl, Wash Your Face. That's the book that she
Mm-hmm.
got famous with.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Um, without explaining, because I know we're not supposed to. All three of those are powerhouses. Corolla, they've all worked in the industry, and I think that those are great. Amy Porterfield's amazing. What she's
She's so
done.
I
good.
think I get her newsletter. I think, yeah.
Okay.
Genuinely a wonderful person.
All right. Fantastic. All right. Alexandra, do you have a question for the mastermind?
Actually, I do not really have a question today because I just came back from the trip and I have not stopped. I haven't had time to think about it and ran here from work. And so I'm just here to support you
Oh,
today.
I'm so glad you're back. We missed you this last week.
Yeah, I missed you and I was jealous.
I was
Both.
following you on Facebook. I was not quite jealous. I'm not a cold person. I actually admire you though because I thought, oh, she's so strong to be out there in the cold.
I'm not a fan of the cold, but it's on my bucket list to see the lights.
Gorgeous.
Ugh.
Gorgeous. And the way you captured them, you're so talented with your photography. So now
Yeah.
you're aurora spotting, not just airplane spotting.
Aurora. But
Right.
Enid, I know you're into photography too, so if you're ever gonna be up to taking the workshop, I'll tell you who to take it with. I keep tagging the same people though, on Facebook, on social media, who I
Yeah.
in the room, so you will
It was a
definitely.
photography group. It was a like a
Yeah.
group.
All of my trips are always photography groups every time.
Oh my gosh. So
Now
fun.
she's really
Now I'm
excited.
really in.
Now, what questions do
Here.
you have tonight, Enid?
Okay, so I've been working actually, I'm still working through the first stuff that I got from the first mastermind with all of us together because I got so much that time that I'm like, I haven't even circled back. But I am working on investigating like more introductions to podcasts here in the area that are based here in Dallas. And so, what's my next empowered step to getting more introductions to these local podcasters that are within this industry in some way? Not necessarily all the way, you know, there could be some difference, but it doesn't have to be faith-based, but maybe they're doing good works or they have like a philanthrop I can't say that word. Philanthropy,
Philanthropy.
yeah, like wing to what they do, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. That's what I'm looking for.
Okay, so let's put this in a great question for you then, if you're open to that. So, how about what is my next best empowered action step to make quick and quality connections with powerful influential Dallas Fort Worth based podcasters that can help get Christ for the nations out there? Does that sound accurate? I want to make sure I encapsulate. Okay. All right. On your mark, get set, and go. All right, time is up. That went fast, it felt like. Perfect. All right, Corolla, what did you get from Miss Enid tonight?
Okay, so I got make a list of topics you wish to discuss. That will be the topics you want to discuss on podcast. Like, be ready with that list. So when you find the local people, that you're just a fire away. One of them is, of course, that trip to Amazon to me is amazing. Just talking about that, it's just it's just mind boggling. And then ask for podcasters and in Facebook. Like, I need a recommendation for local podcasters, but also do another one for in Spanish. So I saw. Remember, you have that Spanish speaking part about your whole area, which I'm telling you, building this Spanish speaking BNI chapter has been eye opening. There is a whole group of business out there. So
That are very loyal to each other.
yeah, yeah, and then I also noticed that Alexandra, you have is it Russian?
Hmm.
Yes, there's a whole community out there that I am like, wow, there's a whole. They even, I think there's even is there a Ukrainian Chamber of Commerce?
There is a Ukrainian, somewhat of a chamber of commerce. I don't know that it's a chamber of commerce per se, but there is a Ukrainian, strong Ukrainian organization and presence in Dallas. Yes.
Yeah, so like there's a whole community. There's different areas that you can really tap into that don't know that you do what you do, right? And
Yeah,
so
you're right.
and then and always ask AI, ChatGPT, and Gemini for local Dallas podcasters.
Thank you, Corolla. Alexandra, what'd you get from Miss Enid?
So, I said, the problem is being a doctor, you cannot read anything you write ever, and you need somebody else to read your handwriting. So probably like search the faith-based podcasts in Dallas and just Google, literally just Google that, or Spotify, search the same thing. You can Spotify or Google philanthropy podcasts in Dallas or DFW. Social media as if you wanted it to follow somebody, or search like looking for groups, philanthropy groups, philanthropy podcasts in Dallas. That's how I do a lot of searches, and I could see people to do something interesting and become part of their groups and see if there's any people that are useful. um, Use your 30-second time in BNI. That's probably something you already knew. um, there was one time a person who came and he was podcaster in BNI. Corolla, do you remember who that was? He was a guest. And he even asked for anybody. He's like, I'll do a podcast on you if you have 30 minutes right after because somebody canceled.
Oh
I
yes, we have
remember
to
him.
look
He
through
had
the
on a
list.
cowboy hat, right?
We
He looked like
there's a
a
way to
cowboy.
pull up the guest list.
Yeah.
There's also a guy in Plano Chamber that does podcasts.
And yeah, you're active with that. And I am going to ask a person, his name is Carlos Nunes. He's a producer. He's the one who made this movie La Uva. He's local based, he's in Dallas. He doesn't do podcasts, but he is a movie producer, documentary movie producer. And I will ask him if that's okay for me to connect you to, because he may know people. Carlos is very social. He knows everybody. He would be your Spanish speaking based business. I mean, he speaks English, obviously, but a lot of his movies and stuff that he does, and he has pretty strong circle that is Spanish based, like friends with people like Taxco, as in Mexican Costco, people of that level that do a lot of sponsorships and stuff like that. Carlos is heavily involved with American Hispanic Association here. I met few Mexican presidents through him. So he basically may know people, former Mexican presidents, that is, or whenever they have elections, stuff. But there's a strong presence, so he could be somebody who could give you ideas, suggestions, or he may know people.
Good, wonderful.
Thank
All
you,
right,
everyone.
you bet. Okay, this is what I got. Can be a guest on my podcast. I've been a guest on Tabitha Newell's, and she's got a huge reach. Ask AI, the best way to introduce yourself to these people and create interest. And after you figure out who you want introductions to. There is a Frisco-based podcast that I've been on that they promote you literally. So I'll look for that information. And then Dr. Carla Russo, who I'm in business with, that she's fluent in Spanish. She just went with me on the trip to Mexico, but an introduction there, and I think she's got a health and wellness podcast with followers. So I'll check with her and make that introduction.
Thank you.
You bet. All right. Alexandra, are you sure you don't have a question? Just anything?
Yeah, I have a question. How I do keep exercising without interrupting my exercise schedule and being not being lazy?
Oh, let's do it. Okay. I love this because Corolla's in health and wellness and she might get some really good hits for you. All right. So let's formulate this into an empowered question. What is Alexandra's next best empowered action step to stick to her health and wellness goals through exercise and nutritional support that aligns with her core values in a seamless way that feels easy and graceful and will allow her to carry that out with longevity to each to reach the end result that she's seeking to manifest.
That's right. Perfect wording.
Amen. Amen.
Amen.
All right.
Let's do it.
On your mark, get set, and go. $20. All right. Time is up. Enid, what did you get for Alexander? And again, for the sake of time, resist the temptation to explain it. Read just exactly what you wrote down and let the person hearing the answer interpret it and what that looks like in their actionable steps. Because we're here to inspire them and let the action be from the power within them. Okay.
All right. I put down for sticking to a fitness plan, do something you love, do the thing that you love. So if it's boxing, volleyball, pickleball, that's your workout. Um, then for meal planning, similar, eat based on the foods, the flavors you love the most. So like Mexican, Chinese, Indian, pick the flavors you love and then pick the diets that follow those flavors, eat healthy within those. And then last thing is accountability. Do it with a friend or with a group of people that are going with the same goals, but also like the same activity and food.
Thank you.
Carola, what did you get from Miss Alexandra?
Okay, so I got I don't know if you're like on iPhone or Android, but there's a lot. Sometimes there's a fitness thing on there. On iPhone there is, and you can do a share. So like pick a partner and you can share with each other, like keep each other accountable. That's kind of fun. Um, I'm also into the minimal, like 10,000 steps a day. And so if that means just like walk, like when you get a phone call or like when you're like even at the dentist office, you get a call, just get up and walk like while you're talking. And that, I can't tell you how many steps I've logged in walking for 15 minutes, just talking to somebody. And I'm just like walking around the pool in the backyard from doing that. And then um, if you have a favorite show or like, and you like to work out in your house, like you only get to watch the show if you're working out while you're watching the show. Um, uh, the personal trainer. So like Holly is like so good, would be so good for you because her whole MO is busy people. Like people that have no time, and like a realtor that all of a sudden gets like all these house showings and all that, and all they got is like in 30 minutes. They call them, I gotta come now, Holly, can you see me? And you just go in there for 30 minutes and that's it. And that's like so that's doable. And you're all in the Plano area. That's but and also I do Camp Gladiators. Gladiators has a virtual component to it. So, like at 5 o'clock on Monday, which not this Monday, but anyway, but 5 o'clock on Mondays and 5 o'clock Wednesdays is my time, and I get in front of the TV, and it's a whole hour workout. But it's like it's 24 hours a day. So minute you get a minute to do it, and it's like $20 a month. And then on the nutritional side, okay, so through your account, there is this pre-workout drink. You will be so on fire to work out after you take that pre-workout drink. You're like, yeah, it is awesome. And I actually take that pre-workout drink before I come to BNI so that I'm alert at 7 o'clock in the morning. So you'll like that. And then and also there's a one called GC Control. So GC Control, you take that drink around 10 o'clock and 3 o'clock, and that is a drink that um, suppresses your appetite. It helps with your blood sugar control. So that when you get to lunchtime, you don't feel like that you're just so starving to death. You have to eat everything. You just eat just right. So anyway, that's it.
Thank you.
Great, great suggestions. I'm right there with both of these reward systems. So when you follow through with the desired actionable that's going to get you to your vision, reward yourself in some way. Make a mini vision board with just your health and wellness goals. So, like on mine, I have a girl with ripped abs, or strength or yoga and things like that. So, just a mini vision board, and you can even do it on a Pinterest board so you can look at it and remind yourself of the result you want. Um, and then make a mini vision statement of just your health and wellness goals and read it out loud 3 times a day, once in the morning, once at lunch. And I mean, just a 2-minute thing, but it will keep your energy calibrated so your actions will align more readily with ease and grace. Reframe and repattern. Take this as a beautiful opportunity to see where you're being stuck because we know it's in your thinking. So as the onion layers pull back and a thought comes up, oh, I'll start tomorrow. Oh, I'll wait. I don't have to do that today. Or whatever is sticking you, like, oh, I don't want to do that right now, whatever it is. Take a deep breath, hit the pause button, and say, I am Alexandra, and I deserve to have the health and wellness goals that I'm dreaming of. Interrupt that broadcast with a message from your soul. I am Alexandra, and I deserve to live a healthy and abundant life. And then embody it. So 127-pound Laura approaches the refrigerator completely different than 190-pound Laura. Be the 130-pound, 115-pound, whatever you want, Alexandra that approaches the refrigerator and her bike, her Peloton, and whatever activity she's doing, getting her 10,000 steps in. Be that person. It will make all the difference. And accountability. Text me, girl, or whatever.
Do
You
you want
know,
text from me?
Well, I am your coach. So t- text me, or if you don't want the wrath of Laura on you, then one of your other friends that you drink wine with, only one glass tonight, or whatever you want to do. But I say indulge in all things, just moderate it a little, you know. Cut your food in
Yeah.
half, cut it into quarters, do all the things. So eat intuitively. Don't go on rigid plans. So those are the things I got.
Hmm. Those are good.
All right. She's like,
That's the
uh,
message you want coming off of vacation.
Well, I did
it's a
not get you. I was pretty active during my vacation, but it's for me,
Yeah.
the yo-yo thing, it's been going on for years. It's not
It's
new.
hard.
it's a pattern of thinking. It's a belief system that either we're not deserving of it on the subconscious level. We would say yes, we are, but we're sabotaging ourselves, and we know this. And this is how it is. I mean, I used to be 300 pounds. So my women clients that tend to hold on weight, it's in their thinking. They usually have been in a very hurtful situation, a marriage or a romantic relationship, and it is their life preserver. They put on this weight because it's a cushion to protect themselves from not getting close or intimate with someone. It's a subconscious thing. All right. And then the minute that you take care of that subconscious pattern, things begin to organically. You can eat whatever you want. Well, eat Mexican food 7 times a week, and I have McDonald's.
That's the life right there.
I
Well,
can't
I'm
do
not saying that. I'm not.
that.
I'm not advocating that. Corolla's on here, so I'm going to have to watch
No,
myself.
no, I can't do it. Even I try, like I try. I used to eat. I loved quarter pounders, and I used to eat them all the time. And if I go and do that now, it's been so long since I've had one that it hurts my stomach.
For
So,
sure, for
yeah,
sure.
but
But once a month I'll have one, but I only eat a quarter of it or a half of it. I mean,
yeah,
I don't want the rest of it. I just want a taste of it, really. So,
Yeah.
but I love pizzas and so every day's a little bit.
and I love
Yeah.
me some tacos
Bread.
and enchiladas. Ooh,
Yeah,
gooey.
potato neck taco.
And look here, poor Alexandra. We're sitting here going on about it.
Yeah, how are you gonna lose weight? Quarter pounders, pizza.
Yes.
Well, the
What's your
secret is to
favorite breakfast?
cut your
McDonald's.
quarter pounder into eighths and only eat an eighth of it.
Right.
All
I mean,
right.
I really have done the best when I've stuck to the foods I love, but just moderize, and just
Hmm.
cut it
If
smaller.
anyone's And if anyone's interested, I actually have a 21-day challenge. I'll give it to you for free as y'all come into the mastermind. I'll get my assistant to start it. I think I've sent it to you, Alexander, but I'll send it again. But it's intuitive eating. It's actually a Christian-based program called Way Down Workshop, but it's my way that I love to do it. And how you implement it and you install new stuff inside of you, new scriptures, new affirmations when you feel like you're hungry. It's really God wanting to commune with you.
You gave it to me when we first met on the very first like introduction phone call,
Hmm.
but
I'll
I would
resend.
appreciate
I
it,
can
and
resend it.
especially
If
now
y'all,
it's Lent, maybe it will help me because right now, it's Lent for Christian Orthodox people. So,
yeah, it's very much intuitive eating. So listening to your body temple and letting it be nourished versus abusing it. So also if y'all want, I'll send that to y'all. If you don't want it, you get an email every day for 21 days with a little 5-minute audio and a little meditation prayer and a little workbook. And then if you know somebody, it's 24.99 and you can send a
I
referral to me
even
and
purchased it and never looked at it. I'll be surprised if I didn't, because that day I think I paid for something. I can't remember. Was it that
you know
or a
what? You're right.
membership?
You got the 21-day Power of Easy challenge and the intuitive eating. You bought both of them on the link.
I
So
bought them. It just would have been great if I looked at them.
I will get it
She's
resent
so
to you.
busy.
Not a
She's just
problem.
I don't know how you do it. You're just a
I
busy,
don't either.
busy.
She's
We're all
Wonder Woman.
busy. Yeah.
We are.
Yeah.
Well, for the sake of time, I'm going to withhold my question tonight because it's basically kind of the same. I'm working on some stuff and I'm a little overwhelmed. And I do have my amazing list from the last masterminds to go through as well and to work through. I've not been diligent in that. And y'all gave me so many great answers. Let me ask y'all this. Do you want to keep doing it every week or would you like to go to bi-weekly?
Bi-weekly would be better for me.
I think biweekly.
I think by
I don't
week
want to give
we
it
have
up.
time to implement because a lot of times by the time I process and then I don't have time to implement or run through all of the ideas. I just like run one idea, but not all.
Good.
ideas.
I agree with y'all, and I felt prompted to ask that question, and I'm feeling the same thing. So let's go to bi-weekly. So we won't meet next Monday. We'll skip to the next monthly. So twice a month, if that's agreeable.
Yeah,
Yes.
yes, thank you.
Okay, my loves, life looks amazing on you all. Go kick ass and take names, and I will see y'all Thursday morning.
All right. Have a
Bye.
good week, ladies.
Bye, ladies.
Bye. Put this down as a 1-to-1 too.
Oh yeah, that's right. 1-3-1. Ooh.
Absolutely. Okay. Bye,
All
y'all.
right.
Have a good week.
Bye.
See you Thursday.